For the lower part of the funny cake pie, we'll need 1/2 cup sugar, a 1/4 cup of cocoa powder, and I always sift my cocoa powder, 1/3 cup of hot water, and a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla. First, you want to combine your cocoa with your sugar. Then we'll add our hot water. And our vanilla. We're going to whisk to combine. For the top part of our funny cake pie, we'll need 1/2 cup of sugar, 1/4 cup of vegetable shortening, 1 egg, 1/2 cup of milk, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 cup of flour, and 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. First, we'll add our 1/2 cup of sugar, along with a 1/4 cup of shortening. I'm using Crisco. I'm going to use my hand mixer to cream these together. Then we're going to add our egg and our vanilla. Cream that together. Next, we're going to alternate adding our milk versus our flour and baking powder. So I'm going to add maybe 1/3 of the milk and get my little sieve and add my baking powder. And we'll tap that in and mix. And add more milk and tap in more flour. This way you don't get any lumps in your cake mix. And finish adding the milk and the last of the flour. Then we'll mix it one last time. Make sure all of it gets incorporated. And now let's get the pie shell out of the refrigerator. Now that we have our chilled pie crust out of the refrigerator, we're going to pour in our chocolate syrup on the bottom. You can put it on the top. It will sink to the bottom, and that's why it's called funny cake pie. Make sure you scrape all that chocolate out. I'm telling you, you're going to wish you were here to lick this bowl for me. This part is so good. Next, we're going to pour in our cake batter. Now we're going to bake this in a preheated 375-degree oven for 40 minutes.
What is great about this pie is you can cut it as soon as it comes out of the oven. You don't have to wait for it to cool, and you can slap some great ice cream on top of that, and it'll be a great treat.
All right, let's cut into this pie.